One more time. Okay. First ride. Sena 10C. Rush hour traffic, small town. So, what passes for rush hour? Pull up towards the curb there. Alright. Neutral. A little rose bush, come and go. And I may have to end up shortening my GoPro mount there. I got about 4 or 5 of them put together. Probably unnecessarily, but we'll see. It's going to be what it's going to be. And just curious, hopefully the what you call it, the Sena 10C is aimed properly. Let's see when we get on the road here. This will be, like I say, my first road test with it. And the playback on the testing inside the house there, the audio was pretty well phenomenal. One thing I will mention about my particular microphone setup is that I am using the included boom mic that comes with the Sena 10C. But instead of having it outside of everything in the wind flow, my particular helmet has air channels behind or in between the outer plastic shield and the inner extruded polystyrene. That's about a perfect fit for this particular microphone. And just a minor cutting, about a 1/4 inch of material around it, and the foam covered microphone end fits perfectly flush. So that may or may not be a good thing with this particular setup. We'll find out. In the house, like I say, it was perfect, and I'm hoping maybe it'll keep it out of the wind flow, but being as it's actually physically touching the plastic of the outside, it may actually be worse. The only way we'll know is get the wind going. So here we go. First round, Sena 10C. And this is kind of a noisy-ish helmet too. I've got the it's about like 75-ish out there, so I've got the vents opened. Get a good audio on it. The other one was just a cheap telemarketer headset with a boom microphone on it from I think with Logitech. I bought it for like 10 or 12 bucks or something like that. It was normally about a $20 object, or 25 maybe. It was on way off, like way below half price. So anyways, I said, I might be able to, take off the headphones and use the microphone to, hook it up to the GoPro with the USB adapter. Which I did, and it worked pretty good, actually. And the only problem is GoPro doesn't have pretty much anything in the way of wind noise cancellation. So that you're pretty much at the mercy of your microphone placement and helmet angle and windy days. And then it still doesn't get much of the ambient noise of the actual motorcycle, which, while I don't have a aftermarket exhaust on it, it's nice to have, a little bit of the engine noise in there. It is, after all, a motorcycle, and not as quiet as motovlogs like to, make it seem sometimes, just because the camera's not picking up the engine noise and things like that. So I'm hoping this will kind of expand on the audio soundscape. My little motovlog thing here. I'm going to be going to take my camera equipment to do some filming up and down the coast this summer as weather permits. So I've got some waterproof soft luggage that will safely store camera and other sensitive electronic items, and bring my rain gear as well. But I've got to make a minor, some kind of just a padding, like a 4-inch tall pad, rubberized foam or something that's not, something waterproof unto itself, that I can put underneath the straps of the GV WP406 saddlebags. They're waterproof saddlebags, kind of similar. These are the WP405 GVs, and then kind of matching the WP406 saddlebags. Anyways, for this particular bike, they are let me see. I'm trying to tell if my GoPro has slipped down. If it is, I'm going to pull over real quick here. Let's see what's going on. Take a peek at it through the cell phone viewer. Okay. Just gotta make sure it's. I got, like, as you can see there, I got like 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 extensions put together just to give it more of a forward view. But it is a GoPro and weighs a little, 4.2 ounces in a good case. And let's see here. So I don't know if we're going to be able to do this. Don't have Wi-Fi. Other than maybe trying to turn it on that one. Did not seem to do it. 2, 3. Yeah. Right now it looks like it's pointing over my head. It should have been more. So I think I'm going to do something a little different here. Do something a little different. Keep it running in real time. Just speed it up post. What we're going to do this one out. And almost tempted to just take a regular one. Generally poked. Okay, oops, let's see. That. And we'll leave it at that one. It's kind of over a regular one. You want a really short one then. That way it keeps it all compact. That. Alright, let's see, Sena. Shift it back to this. Alright, there's that one. And that one. First. Get it all locked in there. That's silicone locking goodness. Okay, now that down tight. Tight. Let me see. Kind of down as far as it can go, I guess. Now it'll be kind of something like that, huh? Alright, so that does. I did that with my face shield entirely down. There we go. Alright, continuing on the road here. That looks like a little better, but I think like that. Too much. Yeah, we'll try that. Alrighty. Alright, now we'll continue on to the store. Hopefully all cameras are moving in sync. And once again too, I'm gonna, this is like I said with the face vent that is right below the visor. It is open because it is warm today. So any kind of breeze, fresh air coming in is appreciated. Especially in the slower moving rush hour traffic. It's like 5:15 p.m. And keeping in mind rush hour being a relative term, you know, it's a small town. This is not rush hour. I've delivered pizzas in 3 different places, 3 different states. Did in Denver, Oregon, Alaska. do not enjoy the rush hour of the big cities. It's a hassle, but you gotta do what you gotta do and all that jazz. Anyways, looking forward to taking the bike out to the coast, do the tour up north and down south. Once you get off of the eastbound highway and hit the ocean, be bringing my camera gear, slider, tripod, that type of stuff, for little day trips to get some video footage to practice my craft with, and both videography, cinematography, and editing. Something interesting also, I've noticed on some of the other Sena 10C videos that the greens really seem blown out. Not blown out, but just like saturated beyond what they possibly should be. So I use a DaVinci Resolve, well, now it's on 12.5 beta, but it's a studio version. I got a decent home computer to do stuff with, so interested to see, you know, a little minor color correction and whatnot, softening, sharpening, whatever needs to be done, to see what the video is or isn't capable of being. I know it's not going to be GoPro quality, not in this version. But there are some times when the video is not so bad, you know, and the other ones, it's good enough for me if you got two cameras rolling, then it's not a big deal. So my GoPro down there is going to be B camera, and of course the Sena 10C will be the helmet mounted. And I got that also the, what is it, Sena prism tube, which is basically just a gutted prism from what I can see, put in a small form factor. And well, you know, image quality is pretty much going to be the same as the 10C or the prism. It's not horrible as a second or third camera. Man, you get like $120 or something. You like two of them damn things. And have all sorts of angles to work with on your motovlogs. And you wouldn't have to have, you know, just, anyways, interesting stuff. So I am going to go in here and see about some soda pop. And when I come back, I will recheck the angle on the GoPro down there, because I'd like to at least make sure it's getting a good view. Let me see. Now, you know what? It's going to take longer for me to go grab a 12-pack than it is for me to take all this junk off, so this is what's going to happen. Move you forward. Oh, silicone lip. There you go. Out. And off. Alright. And then we can... It'll be my... Here. GoPro glove cam. There we go. Alright. So this is interesting to see how it does going from daylight to overhead fluorescence at a store. See if there's any flickering or funky color shifts. I will say that to my eyes, things are definitely a little more saturated because of the lighting. I think I got enough of that. Oh yeah, come here you. Ah. Nope, nope. That one that's been opened. Probing monkey fingers. There we go. Okay. Alright. Okay. Wire there, I think. Name open.
Scan your Fred Meyer rewards card or Fred Meyer place the item in the banking area. Otherwise, if you have coupons, insert coins first, then insert bills. Thank you for shopping with us. Please remove your bags and take your receipt.
Okay. There we go. Right, I got my soda, my pop, and it's a continuous roll from home to home, from home to store to home, and we will see how well things were aimed, what it looks like, because right now, as you can see out there, it's partly cloudy, hazy out in the distance, and above us light haze, but down that way a little blue sky. So it is an otherwise gorgeous day here in the Willamette Valley, Oregon. GoPro back in there, lock it in with a little bit of rubber. Ow, ow. little bit of rubber. Little bit of rubber. Keep your camera safe. Yeah. Okay. Like that. And first heavy use of the GV. First official use actually was going to a dispensary, for which I picked up quarter ounce of some Blue Dream and an eighth of Lemon Kush. So that. Here's my gloves. Alright, nice and secure. No longer on my back. Let's see. Got that there. And some keys going here. Neutral. Right. So anyways, very happy with the strap down arrangement on the GV. It's real intuitive. Works pretty much every bike that you can think of, you know. If it works on this, it'll work on any bike that you have access to a frame rail on, whether in and around, and it's secure. I trust it enough, I think, to be putting my 5-figure camera gear in here, hitting the road with it. So take from that what you will. Alright, we are on the way home now. Gonna be through all the wonderful rush hour traffic. Wonderful stuff. You never trust people in front of you not to roll back on you. Always give them plenty of room. Alright. Yeah, so I'm very much so looking forward. Let me take advantage of roasting. There we go. Anyways, looking forward to getting the footage back home and editing together a quick little motovlog. And that way you'll know first impressions of what is thought of the Sena 10C. And I will, in the motovlog, I'll show a little picture of the inside of the helmet, so you can see what I'm talking about when I say it's the boom is sandwiched in between the extruded polystyrene of the chin bar and the outer shield, or the outer actual material, to keep the boom entirely hidden. It's the Velcro piece is glued to the inside hard shell of the helmet, and the boom microphone with the foam on it exits, or if it sits flush with a small oval shaped opening in the foam right in front of my mouth. So hoping that will cut down on wind noise, but we'll have to find out, because wind noise might have been transferred from the outer shell through the foam into the microphone back. Leave the heck of it, leaving the face shield open right now, and having increased the volume of my voice, just talking pretty well natural like I would normally do on any motovlog you may have wasted time out of mine. so it's not like I'm yelling or trying to talk loud. Just wanted to see how it does. There's a... you know what? I'm gonna go this way. Another motovlogger out there did a wonderful test of the Sena 10C using an open-faced helmet and a fake fur wind screen or wind ruffle over top of it of the microphone, and was quite amazed at the wind noise cancellation abilities of the Sena 10C. So I just want to see for myself here. I got protective safety glasses on, so I am legally covered in that regard. Not really a big fan of open face or riding without at least full goggles, just because I've been hit in the face too many times by bumblebees and shit that were like as big as golf balls. Hitting about like 80, 90, 100 miles an hour on a sport bike. Just can imagine what it would feel like without a full face helmet. No thanks. Anyways, so this is about as far as I'm going to go with the face shield up. I'm going to bring it down now. And it was doing, 35, 40 miles an hour. Flow of traffic. So, it will be nice to get everything nailed down, get a kind of a permanent angle for at least the backward facing on the GoPro there. I've also got two other low mounts that are in front of the foot on each side. One ostensibly so I can look forward at the brakes as I'm driving really low, 8 or 9 or 10 inches off the ground. And the other one I can do for watching the left foot shift and the road pass by in reverse. So I got those two, and then if I want to I can add more. Oh, I've got one on the tank, underneath the tank bag, if I need to do stuff there. So today I'm going to do a little different route since I got the Sena, and do a quick jog around the little back neighborhood. Somebody else's neighborhood, so you be respectful. Plus there's kids everywhere. It's getting warm now in springtime, so and watch out for kids and dogs and all that type of stuff. Birds, squirrels, skunks, possums, deer, elk, occasional horse, cows, all the typical stuff when you live surrounded by a large farming area, even if you're in the small town here. Go about 5 miles in any direction and you're at somebody's 40-acre farm or larger. Oh man, the sun's kind of burning the clouds away, so kind of nice now. Dang, we're gonna have those beautiful long shadows coming pretty soon across the roads. The sun will be glaring in the eyeballs, so you head west off into the sunset. Alright, we are at there, so I think I'm gonna go this direction today. nice little neighborhood back here. We'll see how this does. Have a lot of different variety of light sources coming today. The shadows coming down and not quite full strength sun because of the minor haze. But enough to give moderate shadows. Let's see here. I'm gonna take a right. And let me see. Cruising Scenic Way South. Let's try. Where does this go to? Or does it end? It ends. And I'm not going to go down Brock or whatever that is. I think that's a dead end too. Eventually. Or it comes back out here. I'm going to come back in the back way. I got plenty of time. Nearly a full tank of gas. Hopefully the soda pops don't explode. And we'll see about that. And then from there, I think I'm going to thaw a little bit of chicken, spice it up, and actually, I may end up doing a hamburger or cheeseburger situation. So I have not had a hamburger in a while. And about some nice little, whatever you want to call them, slightly safer, organic-ish style frozen ones. And got my mouth watering. Oh man, that's a quart. Is it? Or is it not? It is. Okay, well, we'll go somewhere else then. It's been a while since I've been back on these neighborhoods. Let's see. Okay, just this way. South is where we came from. I think we should have went straight on through to the other side. I'm gonna go to the right here though. Keep going. So what I'm trying to do is get back to Kubler, I think. Go the other one. Either way, it's a nice drive. It's the beauty of having a motorcycle. We got Kubler coming up here, I do believe. Not this one, but down there at the top of the hill. I love areas that have hills. Makes driving more fun. Hills and curves. Yeah. Anyways, now that I basically have a 2-camera setup. Ooh, another one. Let's see. Unauthorized. No, that's not where I'm going. I should have taken a right or left there. Brock. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. Dang, it's been a long time since I've been here. Whew. Okay. So back on Joplin. Dead end there. So go to the right, and to the left, and to the right, and to the left. And eventually we'll make it out. Either that or they'll find my body all dead and shriveled up from lack of food. Let's see which direction do I want to go. I think to the right, huh? Okay. One more try. But anyways, like I said, it's beauty about having a motorcycle and being quote unquote lost. It's always a fun ride finding your way out, especially on a gorgeous day. And this will give a lot of good variety of footage to work with when I get home. Let's see how it turns out and how everything is finalized. Let's see, where are we here? Okay, this is where we want to go. Not to school. Right, Cruising Creek Road. I always get the two confused. That's why I kept going down the other one to the right. Leisurely roll. Back along one of my favorite little roads. Love coming back here. It's always beautiful. Be aware it's not the greatest of roads. It's going to be a little dirty. Going to be chilled through the neighborhoods. There's little stretches there though where there's nothing but you and the rich people's photo radar. Which actually I don't think they have radar, or at least the photo part of it. And if they do, well, such is life. Right. And hope we got nobody in front of us up here. Beautiful sunshiny day. And like I said, it'll be interesting. I have no idea what the wind noise is going to be. If it's worse because the microphone is, the foam part of the microphone covering is actually touching the outer hard material of the helmet, or if it makes no difference. So as soon as we get back, we'll upload everything. Blue skies. Actually, I think I'm going to take my first long run with the camera, just to make sure. It'll be like a longer dry run. Anyways, up to Silver Falls. We'll just have to see how it goes. I'm not going to do mega hiking back up in there with all kinds of shit, but get down a little ways on the trail, or at least up at the parking lot area. There's a bunch of spots out there worth pulling over, setting the camera up, and getting some good stuff that I've been wanting to get. I'm always with the wife, or under kind of a time constraint, and I don't like doing that when I'm trying to get video footage on my own. I don't want any interruptions, and I don't want to feel pressured to hurry up. I want to get things done the way I like to get them done. So that's why I go solo on my little video trips. Unless somebody wants to carry gear. Be my mule and keep your mouth quiet. Come along. Mush. Yeah, see, 5:49, and so far 48 minutes elapsed on the GoPro. So that means about less than 50 minutes, I think, or around 50 minutes on the Sena 10C for its first semi-long duration recording. I've had the face shield open up to about 41 miles an hour to see how the wind noise is or isn't. Had it closed, higher RPMs on the engine than needed, etc. I just want to get a good idea of what's going on. So when I do my motovlogs in the future, I'll know if my mic placement is correct or incorrect, or if I need to go to a fabric store and get a little bit of the fake fur to make a good little dead mouse, I guess, kind of thing, like the road people have for their, we bought a Road Link wireless lapel mic. Got shipped along with this 10C, as a matter of fact, and that Road Link works great. Holy crap. Hooked it up to the wife and did a mock interview to test the audio, and it was just fantastic. So very, very happy with everything going on with that, man. That's just nice. traffic. Don't expect a thing if you ain't got that swing. Alright. And over here. And I'm going to do some kind of picture-in-picture, I'm not sure yet. Probably alternating view between GoPro and Sena. Probably as I'm going to experiment with static ones and alternating views between the two, depending on what may or may not be in the field of view, or just to change it up. And the picture-in-picture view, I saw one of them out there that had a transparent, smaller picture. Ooh. Anyways, saw a motovlog out there that had picture-in-picture. I think it was with the Sena 10C, and he had down in the one, I think the lower right-hand corner, with probably about 66% opacity. And it was kind of an interesting view too. That way, you get a nice, crystal clear rear view with the GoPro, superimposed with the forward-facing view. Or was it vice versa? Anyways, something like that might be kind of neat, but shall see. Might even be room right in front of where basically the GoPro camera would be. I could put a little picture-in-picture. That way, yeah, I might do that. Kind of like well, since it is a point of view of the GoPro B-cam facing rearward. So we'll have to see how that works. Oh man, fresh air. Oh, look at that nasty diesel. Jeez Louise. Whew. That's some nasty stuff. Oh man, diesels be smelling. Alright, so we got wish this thing had a little temperature meter for indoors, outdoor, or inside temperature and engine temperature. That'd be cool. Might have to look into getting one, because these are going to get hot this summer. Ain't gonna be no bummer. I want heat. It's neat. I want fry my tootsies on the end of my feet. I want heat. Alright. Alright, at 56 minutes basically on the GoPro. Basically 57 minutes on the Sena 10C. It is currently 6 p.m.-ish, 5:57 p.m. to be precise. Sun is at about 30 degrees on the horizon through a haze, kind of a silver haze, which is a good weed. So it looks like the color temperature of our new LED lights. God damn, I hate diesels. Chevy diesels especially, man. Chevy, you fucked up when you made your diesels. Or wherever you bought them from. Clinging on to that crappy old diesel conversion technology you had back in the 70s. Ugh. I mean, that's what you call your visible particulates. And yet we gotta have a fucking catalytic converter on a little 300cc fucking engine. Yeah, diesels are screwing the world, man. Nobody knows it. All you gotta do is go pump that shit for a week straight out of the pump, hot days. Nasty, nasty smelling crap. Even raw, it's nasty, and when it's burnt like that, it's really fucking nasty. Tar, burnt rubber. Fuck, that's nasty. At least the bus here is using compressed natural gas, which is far cleaner smelling, at least. Cleaner burning, as you can see, no particulates visible anyways. No funky smell and stench makes you want to gag and puke. So, thumbs up for CNG. Got enough of that crap forcing its way out of the ground on every given second, man. Should be harnessing it. Every little bit helps, man. I'd do it to this motorcycle if I could figure it out how and could afford it. Imagine that when you lay one down. Kablooey! Got a malfunctioning cherry bomb on the 4th of July. Oh, gonna get home, gonna eat some food. Gotta get out from behind this damn bus though, that's for damn sure. And we'll get it up to kind of some, well, almost some highway speeds before we hit a red light. Just wanted to see how it does again. I think I got a little bit of stuff earlier where it was at highway speed, so we'll just have to see how things go. And our nemesis. Yeah, police aren't the enemies. Just bad driving is our enemy. Bad luck, bad timing, gravity, inertia, momentum. What else we got there? Not working in our favor. Time. It's not on my side. that changes green. See if sucker AMC want to step to me. And we're getting close to home. Oh man, hope we get some days like this long enough so I can, like I said, do little day trips out to the coast and get video footage of all kinds of neat stuff. Oregon's got a lot of beauty out there. Pack up a lunch, my saddlebags, and wet weather gear, and got to get a little ram mount for my a ram mount and an aqua case for my cell phone, so I can use it as GPS in case I need it, which I will. I figure I just have a pad to raise up the saddlebags so they safely clear the exhaust can on the right hand side. Right now it's and if there was any weight in there, it'd be touching it and be resting on it. So I need to just get something that'll bring it up and be good to go in that regard. Alright, well, so this ends the, one-handed, like I always try to do. Oh yeah. Okay, I gotta open the garage door. Voiced. Okay, so, thusly ends the, thing. I don't think I've shown the new bag there. It's a right there. It's a GV WP 405, I believe it is. 20-liter waterproof tank bag, tail bag. It's got strong mounting points, keep everything where you want it to be. And I just got to do a slight mod, get a little bit of a wide cushion I can make. It'll go across there, and that'll raise the saddlebags up a little bit further, and that will be good to go for long day trips, even overnight if I need to. So that's that. And here's the lid up. Let's see how it does there. Everything's going good on it. And see, yeah, we got summer coming up here now, so let's get some miles on her and kind of rode conservatively through the winter. Didn't have many places to go, so I didn't want to waste gas. But summer's here, and I got some riding gear, luggage that'll safely take my Sena gear out. So that's what I'm going to be doing this summer, every chance I'm able to, with the low gas prices and all that. And I got AAA, so worst case scenario, I call AAA a Ruski and get the bike brought home, where I will work on it. Alright, so, oh yeah, and this, Take these off real quick here. This was, this held a 2-liter in here securely. A nice rollover flap. There's that. There's that. We're ready for the next shipment. You fold it once if you want to, or twice. I chose twice, just to make sure that there's one more barrier to water getting in there. And look into also an interior, waterproof bag, just for being on the safe side, so everything. So, one step out here with the Sena 10C on, and see how it looks in one direction there. It's pretty much sun to the back, as you can see by my shadow in the pavement. And then if you turn this direction, the sun is right up above, way above the horizon there. Nice and sunshiny. Oh yeah. Blue skies. I'll walk backwards. There we go. Blue skies. Alright. Alright, goodbye you two. Alright, see you next time.